Hello everyone, welcome in my channel ASP.NET Core. Today I am going to show you the next video tutorial of electricity billing system, and in which project I am going to show you some basic things behind the electricity billing system. That is the first make a user, that is admin. So first of all, replace that code with the program.cs file, and that code will used to create a admin, that is the default admin in the identity server. So make a variable scope equals to host.service.create scope, and by using this services.get required services application db context, and services.get required service user manager and application user. By using this we can call directly db initializer class and initializer method. So that is not implemented at here, but in after the few seconds or minutes I will create a db initializer class. Just after that I will create it. Okay, so just right click on the data tab and add a new class, and that is the name db initializer. Okay, so make that is class is static, so that we can directly call the method of the static class by using their class name. So just replace that code with the db initializer class. So here we have a initialize async method, and in which we have a application db context, or you can see the program.cs the db initializer error message is removed. Okay, so user manager application user, that is resolved. Okay, so that's fine, and also resolve the application user, that's fine. So now after that the second line will create a role manager. So in which we have two roles only, that is the admin and user, that is role names is defined, and after that one by one we can add in a table, in the role table. So that is the role manager dot role exist. Okay, so in the second line we have a second email and the password, that is the default admin password is admin@gmail.com, and that's it, admin, that is the passwords. So after that we can add a admin with their roles. So after that we have create a new model, that is the electricity unit, in which we can update the unit price. So just add public integer id and the unit price and updated date. So unit price is there. Okay, so prop date time and updated date. Okay, the first time I will put that things in the electricity unit. Okay, the next time will updated the date. Okay, and the class is create a new class, that is the consumer class. Before creating the consumer class must have a application user class, you know, because the consumer class is actually inherited from the application user class. So just check it. So in a consumer we have id, we have a name, city, address, and there is string address, and one more thing is that is that is the consumer number and the bill number also. So actually it's a consumer number, there is the GUID is related to the consumer number. And if you want to just edit your consumer number with the specific human readable format, so just change that GUID number with the string. And if you don't want the consumer number is human readable format, so just replace with the string to the GUID. Okay, so just add a bill number also. Actually bill number is a long digit, you know, long lasting digits. so you can take as a string because there is no calculation on the bill number. So first of all, inherit that consumer class with the application user class. So here we have application user class, and in the very well identity user we have a ID properties already there. So there is no need to add a replicated ID, so just remove it. And also that thing will use for the admin also. So name, city and the address just removed from here and just paste into the admin area also. So just add inside the application user class. So just control V. So name, city and address applied for admin also. And in the consumer class you can check it, the GUID is consumer number is not good for that, so just replace that with the string, and also the bill number is replaced with the string. Okay, so that's fine. And in later session I will just remove or replace that bill number with in another table also. Just a demo and a demonstration our models, just okay, checking purpose. So add a new class that is electricity bill, and in the electricity bill we have some fields related to the electricity bill, like the updated date and end date, generated bill date you can say, and also the amount and consumer related consumer and how much unit is there. So integer units, ID, electricity bill ID, and the bill number is also mentioned in the electricity bill. So bill number is actually here mentioned. Electricity bill is the bill number, is related to the bill number. So consumer is not related to the bill number. So just remove that section. In the letter I will remove the bill number from the consumer class and paste just inside the electricity bill. So just it is a you can say optimization of the code you can say. So or you can say some things you can edit, like the consumer generated bill date, date time, that is end date, and the final thing you can add the amount in the format of in the type of also add a penalty also, penalty, and last thing is the amount. So the basic thing you can add in the electricity bill. Okay, so according to the PPT, according to the project guidelines, you can say that admin can add a new user, and also only the user can pay the desired amount or generated bill amounts via the payment gateways. So that is the basic thing you can add it. Also you can add a consumer ID also in it here. So there is no need, because just get it from the consumer class or the application user class, and the identity from the identity user you can say. So there is no need to write it here. Okay, so just removed it, there is no need. So thank you very much for watching this video, and keep watching for the next video for the electricity billing system. Thank you very much.